The Trump tariffs right now are freaking out the crypto market and the general stock market, and this is why I'm not concerned at all. This is the same tactic that Trump had did during his first presidential term, starting in 2016. If anybody remembers, just go ahead and Google it. What did Trump do when he came into office? He used tariffs as a negotiating tactic to basically create new trade deals. Now, whether you agree with the tariffs or not, that's not the issue of this video. The issue of this video is that these Trump tariffs are just a small little blip on the market radar, that this will eventually pass. And I think most Wall Street people know that this is going to pass, but you see the headlines, oh my gosh, the Trump tariffs, everybody's dumping the market, everybody's trying to create fear in the market. But here's what I think is actually happening. Same exact thing as his last time. Trump just uses these as a negotiating tactic. Eventually people come to the table, they come up with new trade deals, and then the market starts roaring again, just like it did during his first presidency. And also, we have to think about it this way too. Yes, there's fears of recession. Yes, the Federal Reserve has not lowered interest rates to the part that we want them yet. But we know that eventually that does have to happen, because if recession does come, immediately the Federal Reserve will lower interest rates, just like that. But they don't want to do that. And as we see right now, you can even Google it. Just Google, is the Federal Reserve increasing liquidity within the market other than by lowering interest rates? You'll see that there are other ways that they can put liquidity into the market, and that's exactly what we're doing. And we see that China is starting to do that. Liquidity is becoming more flowing into the market. And what does that mean in a nuts and bolts situation? That means that if there's more money in the market, more people are going to be buying. And right now, I can almost guess that this is my personal opinion, that Wall Street knows all this. They're creating a lot of scary headlines, but what they're doing is they're buying right now. And especially within the crypto market, they're buying over the counter, which means that they can buy large sums of crypto and it does not affect the market at all, which is kind of unfair if you think about it, but that's the way the game is played, ladies and gentlemen. If you have large sums of money and you're a hedge fund or some type of big investment firm and you have millions of dollars that you want to buy worth of crypto, like Bitcoin or something, you can go to the OTC market, buy a bunch of it. It doesn't affect the market. And if you want to manipulate that market, hypothetically, here's what you could do. Buy it over the counter, doesn't affect the market. Then you start dumping a little bit here, a little bit there on the spot market. Guess what happens? That does bring the market down. And then, ooh, look at that, cheap prices. You buy over the counter again. Again, this is my opinion, but it's a classic way of manipulating the market to create fear. And I personally feel that there is some of this going on right now. Because long story short, the narrative for crypto has never, ever been stronger, in my opinion, because you have a crypto U.S. Federal Reserve, a U.S. crypto strategic reserve that is now on the table. They're figuring out ways to do that. They've already said which projects they're going to be including on that. Most likely there will be more. And if the United States is doing that, which holds the reserve currency for the whole entire world, what do you think other nations are going to be doing, right? I mean, it just kind of makes common sense. I think other nations are going to be starting to look at possibly investing in crypto too. We already see that some of them are already doing it. So the United States isn't even the first one to do it. So again, I'm not concerned. The narrative for crypto is the strongest it's ever been. We see a lot of projects that were going. I see the bull market is still going on. There's still a lot of interest. It's just a whole different ballgame because Wall Street is now in it. And we're not following exactly the same trajectory that we have in other pool markets necessarily. So let's see where it goes. But in the end, I'm going to continue personally to dollar cost average into cryptos that I like. And this is just a market update and just a kind of a refresher, some food for thought for you all to kind of do your own research, look out there and see, is all this fear really necessary and warranted? All right, take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.